So the Tesla Christmas update is out now, and this is the biggest update we've ever had in the Tesla Model 3. So let's jump into the car and I'll show you what's new. So let's go through this setup process first. You can see a few items have moved under controls, under the car control. So it looks like our charging, our windscreen wipers, our Bluetooth, our Wi-Fi and Sentry mode are all now under the car icon here. A new customizable bottom bar. This is really good. Not only is it in color now, which I think actually makes finding an app much easier, but you're now able to mix these around, actually change the order, just like you can on a Mac or a PC, the order of the icons. So if you're always using messaging, you could put that down there. If you're always using Spotify, you could have that down there. Brand new temperature quick controls. Now you can see here, this is where we now control the heated seats, the windscreens back and forward, and we can also split. I don't know if I like this like this. I kind of prefer the heated seats separate because I do use those quite a lot. So this is the new design layout. What do you think of this? We've now got a bigger black border at the bottom here with colorful new icons. Now I do quite like this, but it does make the black border look a little bit bigger. So it actually makes the screen look like it's a little bit smaller. It's obviously not, but what do you think of that? Let me know in the comment section below. Okay, so let's go into this main menu. So I'm going to tap this here, and you can now tap, hold, and reorder these here. So I'm going to go into my apps, and I'm going to add Spotify in there, as I use Spotify pretty much on a daily basis. The other ones I use a lot for videos are the Energy Graph, Dashcam. I don't tend to use all that often. Messages, Theatre, Arcade, Browser. Radio, yeah, I use radio a lot. Let's put that in there as well. Now we see an issue here. We're only able to add 4 icons here at the bottom. So what 4 icons are you going to add? And would you like to see more being added in there? Now we do have a new light show. Now I'm not going to do this because it's middle of the day, but this is a brand new light show. A little bit like what you'll have seen on a Model X where the doors open up. But on the Tesla Model 3, I have seen it in action. It flashes the text Tesla onto any night scene. It opens and drops your windscreens, and it does play out some music, so hopefully I'll be able to show you that a little bit later on. Let's have a look in Theatre. There's nothing new here in the UK for Theatre. In Arcade, we do have some new games, and they've changed the layout of this. It's a little bit more like Netflix, but you can see here, this is our list of games, and what do you see here? We've got some new ones. We've got Sudoku, we've got Polytopia, and the one I was most interested about, Sonic the Hedgehog, and it actually says requires game controller. So if you don't have a game controller for your Tesla Model 3, make sure to check out my video up here in the right hand corner where I show you the game controller that I use. Now one thing I've noticed on this update is they haven't yet updated the alloys on the Model 3. So I have the long range, and it's still showing the older edition Model 3 alloys on here. So now we've had a little look at this, let's take a look at some of the deeper menus. So let's go into the car menu. Let's see what's changed here. And you can see there's a whole new user interface here. It's much more blocky looking. It actually looks a lot like Windows 11 if you've updated to Windows 11. And you can see that there's no longer a wiper option here along the bottom. You can't actually even add it from the apps. So the only way you're going to be able to control your wiper blades, other than tapping the button here, of course, is by tapping the car and then going along here. Now, I'm not sure how I feel about that. I think when I'm doing 70 on the motorway and as usual, the window wipers don't work correctly, I don't like the idea of coming in and tapping these little buttons. I preferred it when it was down here and you can tap along here. What do you think about that? Let me know. Or do you not have any problems with your window wipers? So this is on auto. So we can scroll up here. We can see we've got Sentry, which is activated from here as well. That's now been taken away from the top here. So you now have to go into the full menu to see that. Let's go into pedals and steering. We've got acceleration, chill, and standard. That looks pretty much the same. Charging. This is now where you change your charging settings. This all looks pretty similar. Autopilot. Again, other than the refresh, it looks fairly similar. We've got locks. All looks similar. There's a new trips option here which shows you a breakdown of the trips summary. So that's a quick look at the car settings. Let's have a quick look at the temperature controls. Let's press this, and you can see here, again, very similar to how it was before. They have altered how this looks very slightly, updated it again. You've now got your heated steering wheel up here, your rear and heated windscreens down there. Again, I think I would like these down here at the bottom because even though actually they're not too hard to get to, maybe it's just getting used to it. Let's see here, we've got the rear. Now this is very strange. My front heated seats have gone. What's going on here? Are you seeing this? Oh, sorry, hang on. It's because they're separated into front and rear. Is this the reason why? Let's have a look. Yeah, I think so. So here we go. Yeah, so the heated seats are now separated here on the left and right. I was panicking there. I thought maybe my heated seats and steering wheel are no longer working. What's going on here? So you now have to control it from the front and then control it from there. Again, I don't know why you would remove it from here. I understand that this is the rear section, but why not? If you're in this menu, it would be easier to be able to control that all from here. Anyway, so that's in the front settings there. Other than that, you've got not really anything new here. You've got schedule settings, your camp settings, and a few other things that were available before. Let's go out of that. Let's have a look at the cameras. That all works perfectly. Energy, consumption and trip. And then you've got your access to your other settings there, Toybox browser. So it's all very simple. It actually feels very, very simple. I feel like I'm almost losing something. Now, there is something else I want to show you, and that's the update to Sentry Mode. Now, another little update in this Christmas update is the ability to view live Sentry Mode footage directly from the iPhone or Android app. Let me show you how that works. Now, this is really cool because if you're out shopping, if you're away from your car for any period of time, you can see if anyone is around your car. Or if you get an alarm going off, before you didn't have the ability to see if anything was actually happening, if it was just someone who had brushed past your car. Now you can go live into Sentry Mode and see if someone is actually trying to break in, and then you can maybe call the police. Now, you do need to enable something in your car to be able to do this in the app. So I'll jump in the car now and I'll show you how this is done. So to enable the ability to view your Sentry Mode cameras from within your Tesla, you need to press the car icon down here in the right. We then need to go to Safety on the left-hand side here, scroll up until you see Sentry Mode, and then I'm going to turn that on for the example here, and then click View Live Camera via Web App. Now, you will need to ensure your app is also updated on your iPhone or your Android device. Click that and you'll get this notification here. This says live camera allows you to remotely view your car surroundings when parked for additional security and convenience. For example, you can view your car's environment before returning or see if you missed a parking meter after you walked away. When in use, the car's headlights will pulse and touchscreen will show Sentry Mode is activated. Please note, it's your sole responsibility to consult and comply with local regulations. Live camera is end-to-end encrypted and cannot be accessed by Tesla. So I'm going to have that on. So there we go. That's a real quick look at the Christmas updates in the Tesla Model 3. Now, I've literally just installed this myself, so I'm going to be driving the car around today and over Christmas, and I have a massive 3 or 4 hour drive from Norfolk to the Cotswolds to see my wife and her family. So I'll be testing this out big time over the next few days. So let me know in the comments section below if there's anything you want to know, anything that you're now a bit confused about, because a few things have moved around. And I hope you enjoyed this update. I'm enjoying it. I'm liking the look, but let me know what you think. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.